What's going on, everybody? This is your man Lyndon Britt from SuccessWithLyndon.com. Hope you all having a blessed and wonderful day. Enjoying your wonderful day today. It's beautiful out here. It's good old 70-something degrees and breezy in Texas, man. Dallas, Texas. So as you hopping on here, let me know where you're viewing from. Cut these notifications off. So if you happen to be catching the recording, it's fast forward about a minute to a minute and a half. That's where we're going to go digging into the content. But today I want to help you shift that focus a little bit. So what are you focused on? Okay. We want to learn how to become successful at anything you do. So I want to share this nugget with you. No, it doesn't matter what it is that you're trying to accomplish. I want to be able to help you with this tip today, with this strategy you can use to be able to become successful at it. Okay. And this is something that's highly overlooked by a lot of people, no matter what you're doing, whether you're in marketing, whether you it's fitness goals, business goals, personal goals, family life, whatever it may be. A lot of this technique is overlooked, and it's kind of it can be kind of damaging if you don't learn how to master it. All right, students. So once again, as you all hopping in here, let me know where you're viewing from. I love to be able to connect new folks. Man, I'm having a blessed day. I can't wait to get out of here because there's a couple of things that I just can't wait to do. Have you ever been somewhere? Have you ever been somewhere just you couldn't wait to leave to go do something else that you love? So I enjoy what I do, but I'm really looking forward to a couple other things that I've got going for today. So anyway, we're about to dig into the content, probably about another minute or so. I give a couple more people a chance to hop in here. If you like I said, you got another minute. So if you're hopping in here right now, content's going to begin in about a minute, but we're going to be discussing what are you focused on and how you can begin to shift your focus to learn how to become successful at anything that you do. All right. Anything. All right. So appreciate you guys hopping on here. Got a nice one, and you know I love now that I kind of got the board where I'm learning how to write backwards, and you can actually read it. But today I won't be writing. I'm going to show you an illustration of how a lot of people view. So let's go ahead and dig into the content. So if you're just now hopping on here, once again, appreciate. My name is Lyndon Britton from SuccessWithLyndon.com, CEO and founder of Home Run Marketing, where we cover all bases of your business. And I appreciate you hopping on here. We're going to be covering a nice little topic today of what are you focused on and how to shift your focus to become successful at anything that you do. Yes, and I said anything. All right, so let me ask you a question. What are you focused on? A lot of people have different things that they're focused on. Type it in the comments. Hit me up in the comments. Even if you're watching the recording of this, put it in the comments and let me know what exactly is that you're focused on right now. I don't care what kind of goals it is. If it's fitness, if it's business, if it's family oriented, whatever it is. Let me know what it is that you're focused on. I want to interact with you a little bit today. Okay? Let me know what it is that you're focused on. I want to first ask you that. Now, a lot of people, the next question I want to ask you is, how do you plan on accomplishing that? Okay, so I'm gonna give you the nugget pretty early because I really got to get something done right now. So I'm gonna make this one very short. Now, how is it, or what is it that you're doing to actually make it to that specific goal that you're focused on right now? Okay, so a lot of people may say, if you're hopping in from, like, say, if you're watching the recording this, you may see a couple of people hopping there and say, I'm trying to lose weight, or I'm trying to rank up in my business, or I'm trying to become a better husband, father, lover. I don't care what it is, regardless of what it is. You're going to see a lot of that. And what is it that you're doing? So type in another reason why I asked you to type in your comments to let people know, or let me know what it is that you're doing, because someone else in the comments, or happen to be seeing this live, may be doing the same thing but just not speaking up about it. And what you're sharing of what you're doing, the next step that you're doing to become successful, could be helping them as well. So what are you trying to focus on? What are you focusing on to become accomplished, and what are you doing to accomplish it? All right, now the one thing that this is the big nugget of how you become successful at anything that you're doing. Okay, a lot of people, and I'm gonna make a little illustration. Okay, and I want you all to tell me if you understand what this is. A lot of people, I want you to tell me if you understand what this is. Okay, a lot of people can tell you, okay, what's this? We're like, oh, that's a tree. That's a tree. Everybody knows what that is. Now, what happens? This is an illustration of a lot of marketers that people follow. Okay, this is an illustration to of a lot of top marketers that people follow. All right, so sorry about that. We kind of got a notification right in the middle of my screen, and a lot of people look at this and be like, okay, I want to know what is this person that, man, this is not fair. This guy over here, perhaps this is the apple tree, and he's got all kind of fruit. He's got all kind of, man, he's getting apples from all over the place. His whole thing, his whole organization is just growing. How in the world is he getting so many apples? Oh, man. And your focus is trying to figure out what this person did to get so many apples, to get so many results. You know, he's got so many, he got apples falling all on the ground and stuff like that. Apples all over the place. And you got people that are looking at it. You're focused on seeing this person get so many results in their business. They're getting so many positive results on perhaps fitness goals. They're getting so many positive results as far as even being a family man. They're like, man, it's like he's the greatest person. He's the greatest. She's the greatest wife. He's the greatest husband. Like, how is it that they're getting all these results and stuff like that? How is it they're giving recognition? How is it that they're ranking up in their company? How is it that they're making all this money and stuff like that? And this is what your focus is on. Your focus is you're seeing what everyone else is having their breakthrough in. Okay? Now, this is what they're focused on. Now, and you might be wondering, okay, yeah, so what? I'm looking at some of the top marketers. I'm figuring out what they're doing and stuff like that, how they're becoming successful, what it is they're doing to keep income coming in and doing all this kind of stuff. But what you have to really understand and realize, okay, I'm going to make another illustration here. And this is the part that you never see. A lot of people don't see it. Okay? This part right here. Those roots. This is the work that person did. This is the work that top marketer did. That when they were just digging in, when they were staying up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning on some days, when they was losing sleep, when they was actually possibly losing money at work. Why? Because they decided I don't want to work overtime. I want to go home and work on my business. So even though I may need the money, I'm working overtime right now, my job, I need to get out of here so I can start growing my business. You didn't see the countless prospecting that they get. You didn't get a chance to see how many hands they shook, how many business cards they handed out, how many people they talked to, how many calls they made, how many people they connected with and stuff like that. A lot of people only focus on the outcome of what they have right now, not the work that they did before. So, how is this helping you? I want you to think about this is the outcome that a lot of people want. This right here. This is the outcome that a lot of people want. They want to have the fruits of their labor. But you understand, whenever you plant a seed, how fast, I want you to think about it. How fast does a tree grow? A lot of times it takes a tree several years before it blossoms and becomes as huge or as enormous as it ever would. An apple tree, a maple tree, an orange tree, anything. They all start as a seed. They come up as a plant. Then as they begin to get bigger and bigger, you notice the roots start to spread more and more. Why? Because that's the work that you put in. Even when you get to this point, guess what? These roots are still growing and expanding. The work that you did a long time ago doesn't mean it went away. Guess what? That just means it's flourishing even more. And what's happening is strengthening your base. So what do you need to focus on? Don't look at the outcome of what these people did. Begin to look at what they did when they began working to start getting this result. And that's exactly what you need to do. A lot of people want to figure out, okay, what I want to do. Guess what? Each one of these lines may stay, each one of these roots that are actually deep into the may stand for something that they did, whether it's prospecting, phone calls, staying up late, whatever. And a lot of people, what they do, and you've heard me say this before, a lot of people say, you know what, I don't want to prospect. I don't want to talk to people. You know what, I like the fact of writing when I was in school. I'm not in school anymore, so I don't need a blog. You know what? I'm a kind of introverted person, so I really don't like making phone calls. I really don't want to make phone calls. You know what? I have a problem with my physical appearance, so I don't see myself getting on camera. I prefer not to be in front of the cameraman, so I'm not doing any videos. And you know what? Slowly but surely, you taking away a lot of those roots. A lot of those roots that this person did to be able to become successful. You want this same thing, but you're not willing to let those roots grow that you need in order to get that success. So if you're waking up this person, if this was, like I said, I'm going to give you different scenarios. I'm going to give you two different scenarios. If this was the marketing business, I'll just give you an example. If this was the marketing business, if you were in there for fitness, okay, this person got up every morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, no way. I'm not a morning person. I'm not getting up there early in the morning. I work out in the evening. You know what? I hate going to gyms in the afternoons because they're so packed. I get to the house. Oh my goodness. I've been working all day long. All I want to do is sit down. I don't really feel like standing up doing any work right now. I mean, working out. Oh my goodness. Guess what? Oh, that hamburger looks so good. I know it's healthy to eat some baked chicken, but I don't feel like cooking. So I think I'll just go through the drive-thru and go get me a burger. It's only one day. You know what? I can't. And you get what I'm saying? You see what's happening to these roots? Now, if you have a tree this large with no roots, what do you think will happen when the wind blows? What do you think will happen if somebody runs into it or you push it in some kind of manner? This tree is going to fall right over because it has no base, or it has a base and it's not a strong enough base to keep what you want so bad, to keep it afloat. So these are the folks that go out and they grind, they work and they stop doing what they're doing because they think I've made it. I can sit back and I've made it. And guess what? Those roots begin to dwindle. And guess what? You got to start all over when something happens. So if you want a base, if you want to become a better family person, and this is something, I mean, this is a lesson that I had to learn. Okay. This is a lesson I had to learn as well. Stop picking and choosing what you decide you want to do. Now, a lot of people now will be like, well, I have the right to choose what I want to. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You have the right to choose whatever it is that you want to do to become successful in your business. But understand, the more things that you don't feel like doing, the longer time it's going to take before you begin to see the fruits of your labor to where your organization looks like that top person that you're looking at. Because they were willing to do the work. Every successful person, and this is a guarantee, I can guarantee that I can say this because I guarantee every successful person has done something that they didn't feel like doing at a point where they didn't feel like doing it. I'll say that again. Every successful person has done something that they didn't feel like doing at a time where they didn't feel like doing it. Believe it or not, every successful person. So, what are you focusing on? Okay? How can you become successful at anything you do? Stop paying attention to the outcome and start paying attention to what produces the outcome. This is what you need to focus on. Start changing your mind and stop saying, I don't feel like, or I don't want to, because that's what's stopping you from getting that outcome. That's what stopped you from getting this outcome that you've already wanted. What's going on, Miss Lisa? Appreciate you hopping in here. Appreciate you hopping in here. And anyone else that hops in as well. That is what has stopped you from seeing this success. The I don't feel like mentality, or I don't want to mentality, or this isn't for me mentality. It'd be like, I really want this, but that huge word, that word right there, that alone will get that alone will really kill your results. This word right here, that word right there, I want to, but I want to get this result, but I know I need to make that phone call, but I know I need to write that blog, but I know I need to go to the gym and work out, but I know I need to eat better, but I know I need to do this to be able to spend more time, but the one thing that you've got, this word right here, you need to X out of your vocabulary. Seriously. This word right here has stopped you from so many things that you want to accomplish already. I want you to think about whatever situation that you got going. Whatever goal that you set last year that you didn't accomplish, I want you to ask you if this word right here had anything to do with you not accomplishing it. Has that word right there had anything to do with you not accomplishing what you set your goals for last year. We're coming into the end of these end of 2016. We're halfway through, a little bit over halfway through November. You've got a month and a half left before the end of the year, and there's a lot of things in January that I'm sure, for some people, I'm not calling anyone out, for some people that you said you wanted to get done, you wanted to get accomplished, but that word lasted and stayed with you for 10 and a half months. And you don't have the results right now because of this word. But get this out of your vocabulary. Begin to look at the roots of the tree. Okay? Stop looking at the fruits of the labor of the people that you follow. It's okay to follow those people. You can praise them and lift them up. Like, I absolutely love that marketer. I absolutely love that fitness person. I love that guru. I love that person's a great family man. I love that. I don't care if you want to be a movie star and you love that movie star. Look at the work that those people had to put in. Stop looking at where they are now and find out what they did to actually get there. That's where your focus needs to be. So if you want to learn what's going on, Angel? Appreciate you hopping in. If you want to learn how to become successful at anything that you do, one, you get rid of this word, but. Whenever you find yourself saying but, just pause. I don't care if you're in the middle of a conversation with somebody. Say so-and-so, but you know what? Let me rethink this, okay? And you can tell them, you know what? I'm not using but as an excuse for me not getting anything done. Seriously. And I'm like, you know what? A lot of people are going to use the excuse. I really want to do it, but I don't have time. But I don't have money. But I don't have resources. But the but is really, I'm going to tell you what that butt is kicking. Right now, that butt is kicking your butt. That butt is kicking your butt. Start focusing on the work that needs to be done in order to produce that outcome, to get that apple tree, to get that orange tree that's flourishing with so much fruit that people will look at it in astonishment and wonder, how did he do it? How did she do it? How did they do it? Look at the work that you put in. Turn on the blinders. What I mean by turn on, we had this conversation with a group that I'm in, and I absolutely love it. We had a person that was on the verge of saying, you know what, I'm not done. I'm kind of done with this, and I'm on the verge of just saying, I get this, but you know what? We hold each other accountable within this group, and you said, you know what, we've all experienced this. We've all have had that season of but, and look, stick this out. This is something that you can overcome. If you can get over the word but, and you can stop focusing on what they have and look at the work that they did, and then begin to do the work that they did in your own way, your own form, your own fashion. Okay? Say you don't have to do, see, a lot of people feel you have to mimic them verbatim. Like, look, I gotta say exactly what they said when they call these people. No, be you. You can do the same things, but do it in a manner that you are. Remember, a few days ago, I did one that said, be yourself. You find out your strengths, and you use your strengths to attract people that are attracted to those strengths. A lot of people are going out trying to use other people's strengths to attract them to them. And when they get there, you find out you really don't want to work with this person. You find out that person, this isn't the person that you really want to work with. But you don't find that out because you misled this person using someone else's strength to get them. If you're a comic, if you love being sarcastic, I'm going to give you a clue. If you love being sarcastic and you love having fun, you love doing stuff like that, why in the world would you want to attract somebody that's a straight-faced, serious person all the time that can't take a joke? And so as soon as you say something, it feel like, oh, you offended them to the moon and back. Like, you know what? I can't work with this person. Why? Because when you decide to do a video, when you decide to communicate with that person, you were like, hello, how are you doing? My name is Lyndon so-and-so, and I am so-and-so, so-and-so. Nah, be yourself. And if those people aren't attracted to you, those aren't the people that you are meant to work with. If you're a comic, what's going on? I'm Lyndon Britt, so-and-so. Oh, man, I think I left my hair at the house. I forgot my wig. Matter of fact, it's somewhere in the sink underneath the rack. I don't care. Make a joke. If people are attracted to that, those are the people you want to work with. But when you play it serious and you attract, and this is just an example, and you attract those people that you really didn't intend to attract, it's on you. It's on you. You do what you do to attract the people that are attracted to your strengths. And you build on that. You continue to build on that. And you continue to do the things. Like I said, I don't care if it's three-way calling. I don't care if it's two-way calling. I don't care if it's videos. I don't care if it's marketing. I don't care if it's working out. Guess what? Do it in your own fashion, in a way that works for you, that gives you results. But the whole thing is, in order to get those results, you got to take the actions. You've got to be the roots of that tree. And you can't begin to diminish those roots because of that word, but. So if you want to learn how to become successful in anything you do, focus on the roots. Stop looking at the fruit. Look at the roots, not the fruit. Work on the roots, strengthen them up, build them up, branch them out, expand them. Don't cut them down. Don't cut them off. And keep your focus there and eliminate the word but. All right, so if this was the value, give me some thumbs up, some hearts, some likes, some smiles, and all that kind of stuff. I just really want to kind of shift your focus to find out, what do I need to do? So many focus on what do I need to do, and then you're all over the place. Turn your blinders on. Stop worrying about the people that aren't happy with what you're doing. Stop worrying about the people that aren't supportive of what you're doing. Stop worrying about those that, I want to see what you're going to do first before I join you. Stop worrying about all them folks. Stop worrying about it. You approach them once. If somebody tells you that, leave them alone. Leave them alone. I can tell you that personally. And I won't even go into that. I won't even go into too deep in that. But if this was a value, like, share, comment. Make sure you subscribe so you can see more tips that I give to be able to help you grow your business, become successful. But LOL, got it, brother. Good stuff. Good deal. I'm glad you got it. And that goes along with anybody, man. Eliminate that word and you will find yourself. Like I said, take a second. Before I hop off here, I want you to seriously take a second and look at your year, 2016, and think about a couple of things that you said you were going to accomplish, that you were going to do in 2016 that you haven't done because of that word. And you'll find out that is the X factor for you not being at a point or accomplishing the one thing. You eliminate that word, you eliminate excuses. But is a great excuse that everybody has. Everybody's used it. Eliminate that excuse and success follows. All right, so this was valuable. Once again, like, comment, share. Send this out to everybody you're connected with that I'm not, because a lot of people need to hear this. And meet me over at successwithlinden.com for more training, more tips, a few products if you want them, something like that, be able to help you grow your business. And look forward to nice webinars coming. I got a couple of things in mind, and I'm about to start bringing to you, start putting some more folks in front of you live to let you know that I'm not the only person. Of course you know I'm not, but I'm not the only person out there providing value. I'm going to put some more people in front of you that's going to be able to give you some great value. Mr. Kenneth, it might be you, so be ready. All right, so you all have a blessed and wonderful day. I appreciate y'all spending a couple of minutes with me, and I will see you all tomorrow for Tips or Two with Linden for a nice little topic. I've already got it planned. I already know I don't want to talk about, but that was kind of spur of the moment, but I hope it was of value to you. All right, y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all over at successwithlinden.com. All right.